An unexpected gift. I was cleaning out my room and saw a gift I used to play with, and I want to share my story. I'm 20 years old, and for the past 9 years, whenever I didn't have school, I've worked with my dad as his helper with his HVAC business. One of the first jobs I remember going with him on was to this old lady's house. She was very nice, offered us drinks and food, really treated us like we had known her for years. It was around Christmas, and from what I remember, her husband had recently passed away, though from how she was looking bad, I could hardly tell. Fast forward to the middle of the job, and we're in her basement working on her heater. I forgot what was wrong with it. I remember telling my dad I wanted a PS Vita for Christmas while we were working. He looked at me and said, "We'll see." We couldn't get her heater working that night, so my dad ended up getting her a stand-up heater from Home Depot until we could get her heat working again. I remember feeling bad because he had other jobs scheduled, so we couldn't get back out there for 3 or 4 days. My dad would call her and see how she was doing, and she was doing well. So we get back out there a few nights later. We're only there for a couple hours. After we finished, I rushed to put the tools back in the truck so we can start it and get the heat on. I'm sitting in the truck, and my dad goes to get payment for the work when he comes outside and tells me to come inside. I walked inside, and he tells me to say the biggest thank you to Ms. S. will call her. I'm standing there confused until she walks me into her living room, and I see a box sitting there, and she says, "It's yours." So, me being hesitant, I open the box and see a brand new PS Vita, and I couldn't have been more surprised. I gave her a hug and thanked her so much. The minute I got home, I charged it and was playing immediately. Over the years, I stopped playing it less and less. Eventually, I put it in my closet. We never went back to her house to do any other jobs, so she faded out of memory. As I was cleaning my room and came across the PS Vita, a huge wave of emotions and memories came flooding back in. I don't normally cry, but a few tears were shed. I don't know where Ms. S is now or if she's alive, but I hope she knew how big of a moment that was for me. It's something I will never forget.